All right, guys. So, just for fun, and I don't know, maybe a little bit of learning and practice. Question is, what does this graph look like? I don't know. X squared minus 2xy plus y squared equals 4. Don't know. Can't plug it into my calculator. But one thing we could do is we could investigate the slope. And this is actually going to come up a little bit later when we talk about something called slope fields. But for now, enough to say that we've got a little bit of knowledge, just enough to be dangerous. Let's go ahead and take the derivative of this function. And if you'd like to, it's an implicit differentiation. Why don't you pause the video and go ahead and do that? Come back when you got an answer. Okay, hopefully you've got an answer. Let's see if you got the same thing that I'm about to get. So implicit differentiation, I've got 2x. Here, let me write my little dy dx off to the side, just keep track of what I'm doing. Minus 2 times, well, what have I got here? I have a product rule. So I'm going to let u equal to x, v equal to y. The derivative of u is 1. The derivative of v is the derivative of y. And so this becomes x dy plus, or x, sorry, u dv plus v du. So x times the derivative of y plus y. And then we'll go back to black. We've got 2y times the derivative of y equals the derivative of 4, which is 0. I always do that. So let's isolate the y prime terms. So I've got negative 2xy prime. I've got plus 2y prime. On the other side, I'm going to have minus 2x, and I'm going to have plus 2y. Factoring out the derivative, I've got times negative 2x plus 2y equals negative 2x plus 2y. And when I divide both sides by negative 2x plus 2y, I get that y prime is equal to 1. This graph has a slope of 1 everywhere it's defined. Where's it defined? Well, it looks to me like the domain and the range are infinite. So it's a line? An odd way to write the equation of a line. So let's play around a little bit more. We know that there's a slope of 1, and let's see if we could get a point. So what if x equals 0? So I've got 0 squared minus 2 times 0y plus y squared equals 4, which means that y is equal to plus or minus 2. Well, that's interesting because I have a slope and I have 2 points, not just 1 point. So what does that look like? I got a point here, and I got a point here, and I've got a slope of 1. So let's go back and let's look at x squared minus 2xy plus y squared equals 4. And I'm going to recognize right now, because I can, that this is x minus y squared. And I'm going to subtract the 4 from both sides, and I'm going to get that. But this is a difference of squares, which means that I can now factor this as x minus y minus 2 times x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. X minus y minus 2 is equal to 0, or x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. And a little simple manipulation gives me y equals x minus 2, or y equals x plus 2. The graph of this function is the combination of these two lines. If you're interested, you can go to desmos.com graphing calculator, and it allows you to plug in implicit functions. if you ever had an opportunity to spring for an HP 48 G plus calculator, it also allows you to graph implicit functions. The TI-84 doesn't have that option. I will say the TI-84 is generally a more useful calculator, however. All right, there you go. Fun with calculus. We'll be back with more 4.2 in the next video. Thanks for watching and hope you learned something.